All right now, y'all. Let's break it down like this. What do y'all think is held in the cards for Davis McLean? What do you think is held in the cards for someone like Noma? Okay? Noma being somebody who is, although dangerous, the only reason why she made it to be as successful as she is in the drug game, with all the mistakes that she's made, right? With all the flaws that she's had, is only because the Power Writers wanted to have a girl boss. And for some reason, these niggas thought that she would be a better and more threatening boss, adversary to Tariq than Mecca, right? Mecca was the greatest adversary Tariq ever would have had if they decided to really care about him. Maybe the character who played him wanted to go somewhere else, had another obligation to a show similar to the woman who played Jukebox in OG Power, but I have not seen that nigga in no other shows. So it seemed to me like he had plenty free time. But for whatever reason, they wanted to have a girl boss. This girl boss who is just not realistic, right? She got a daughter who she's lying to about her entire life, okay? At the same time, she was sleeping with her subordinate, Mecca, who was helping her maintain her success and probably putting in most of the dirty work. For him to die by the hands of his former lover. And now fast forward to season 4, she's not only sleeping with Kane, but she's sleeping with Davis McLean as well. How can we respect her as a serious threat? How can we respect her as a serious drug lord when her main source of protection is Kane, somebody who never got even as far as 2-bit as far as being in the drug game, because compared to everyone else who Tariq would have had issues with, the Tejadas at the bottom of the barrel. And then you got her sleeping with Davis as well. So they try to make her a girl boss, but in the same way, she's sleeping her way to success. The Power Writers dropped the ball on her, and I think Courtney Kemp would have wrote her better. But of course, Courtney Kemp does not write for the show anymore, right? Then you got Davis McLean, who y'all know his lust is going to be what leads to his death. Y'all know that. Don't be surprised, and I'm calling it now, don't be surprised if Davis dies in the bed with them same 2 women who he was with at the beginning of the season. Or some kind of woman. Don't be surprised if he gets lined up and set up to kill by a woman. Don't be surprised if he dies at the hand of a woman or plainly in the bed with 2 women, and that's how people were able to follow him and track him down and blow his head off. Davis has shown us that he is a selfish character. One of the best characters on the show, one of the most entertaining, but one of the most selfish characters. By the way, there's a whole plot line where we were supposed to see his wife. I remember they were saying that it could have been Taraji P. Henson. That ain't never go nowhere. There's just a whole level of writing in character arc progression with Davis that we just never seen. Because they decided to give us 4 seasons of Ghost and not 5 or 6, right? Because they didn't want to pay niggas. But let's keep going. Davis is going to rat. Carter is going to catch him in a situation where he's going to have no choice but to rat, and he's going to have to turn on somebody. He's going to have to turn on somebody. Whether it's just Tariq, whether it's Tariq and the Tejadas, Carter is likely going to find out that Davis had some kind of involvement in Zion dealing with Tariq and Braden, getting work from them. And Carter's going to be able to put it together very easily. He's going to say, how you get this amount of money for this, that. For all we know, Zion might be a rat too. So if Zion was already a rat, and still, first of all, it's likely Zion been working with Carter, because Carter lets the drug dealers do what they want as long as they give him money and as long as they don't harm the innocent. So we're likely to find out that Zion is Carter's rat, and I might focus on that more in the video. But you got Zion. If Zion's not a rat, Carter could find out that David's been dealing with Zion, and he's gonna say, I got you, nigga. I got you. Now you get your career back and stay out of jail, and you just do what I want you to do. Now, Davis would decide it's advantageous of him to turn snitch and tell on the Tejadas or the Tejadas and Tariq. Now, what's going to come from that is he's going to need allies on his side. In comes Noma. Noma, who should have a little bit of a weakness for Davis because she been sleeping with Davis. Davis to say, hey, I know you sleeping with the Tejada boy as well, but look at this, man. They got you. They got you. For all we know, Carter might even find out about what's going on with Noma in Italy and all that other stuff, right? Might find out. Maybe Carter locks Effie up for a little while. Effie rats. I don't think Effie is above ratting. Even though she hasn't directly done it yet, I don't think Effie is above ratting, right? But Davis will speak to Noma and he will get Noma to rat. Y'all gotta understand, right? She's very used to dealing with rats. Mecca was her most valuable asset. He ratted so she wouldn't have to. That's the gist of it all. He ratted so she wouldn't have to. So she feels like in order to keep her daughter safe, right? If she feels like in order to keep her daughter safe and stay out of prison so she could be in her daughter's life, especially if she worried about what will happen when Tariq really gets her hands on Noma, she will snitch. She will snitch. She will listen to Davis. She will tell. Thus ultimately leading to her death. And how will she die? By the bullet, of course. Who will kill her? It may not even have nothing to do with her ratting, even though it will make it lucky for everyone else when she does die. When she dies, Tariq and them might not even find out she was a rat until after she dies. And the reason why I'm leaving that as a possibility is because I still believe currently there is a chance Anya, having a temper like her own mother, we will come to find out, finds out through Tariq or Effie or Brayden that Noma killed her father, thus creating an opportunity for her being the only person to catch Noma slip and kill Noma as well. Once she finds out that she has feelings for Tariq and she wants to kill Tariq as well. Whatever lie Tariq could tell her to get her to think that Tariq is a good person, she's gonna believe it, all right? Women tend to fall for what Tariq tells them. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's God-gifted. That's touched by an angel. That's on the dome, nigga.